Well, hi everybody. I'm Saf with Grill, and today we are here live with BasqKek, and I'm super excited to be here. BasqKek was here not too long ago when we chatted, so super excited to continue to learn more and talk about the two pieces that are up for auction today. And BasqKek, maybe before we dive into that, we can do a little intro in case we have any new visitors who weren't here last time. Maybe talking about yourself and the kind of art you make.
All right, thank you, Saf. Hello, everybody. I'm BasqKek. So today, we are going to end the auction of two pieces of my works. My work usually focus on creating mimetic works. So the works that inspired meme and also using the iconic Pepe the Frog in my work and also combined with the inspired styles of Jean-Michel Basquiat. So usually I works with those formulas. So it's quite consistent since the first work that I have created. And also I publish my work on Tezos chain, also on Ethereum, one per one on Foundation, and editions on manifold contracts. And then I also published several works on Bitcoin or XCP chain. It's usually a place where people who create Pepe's art publish there. So I also have some works on several directories on fake rares and also dang rares. So for today, we have two pieces that I have created. So this piece quite special because these pieces are accompanied with physical works. So if you got this piece, then you also receive the physical. The physical is a painting using acrylic paints on canvas and also combined with some digital prints because my works usually created on digital. And then for these pieces, first I created on digital sketch. After that, I printed it on canvas, and then I add some highlights and also uh, some special part that using brush strokes and also using a textures of paint and crayons. And then the pieces that I present here, first is BasqKek, but it's a meme of one of the iconic works projects, the Dikbat, and then I recreated them and I appropriate the works of Dikbat, combining them with uh, Pepe imagery and also with the style of expressive style of Basquiat in here with the writings or text that describing the with the humor and also some sarcasms there. And then the second works titled Cake on Throne. This one is using the imagery of Pepe's on throne. Uh, you in this piece also I put some of uh, writings, scribblings, and some icons that close to the meme culture, and also with some of archetype of Basquiat's painting. So that's my introduction.
Thank you so much for that. You answered a lot of the questions I had, so I appreciate that you going into detail. And I always love your work, all the little details that you provide, and like you can zoom in, and there's like anywhere you zoom in, there's just so much detail to be seen. So, yeah, I absolutely love it. And I actually have a question before we get into like looking at the bids currently. Why Pepe? Like, why did you pick that meme?
Uh, so I took Pepe first because Pepe have quite deep and long history in internet culture. So before NFTs, it already existed uh, in peoples who live their life on internet on forum like 4chan, Reddit, and 9gag and others uh, place on web. So I think Pepe's have quite a wide and long history. And then I saw that Pepe also grows from bottom to top. So it's not it's an icon who grows grassroots, like it's from people by the people. And then if we talk about how Pepe uh, distributed, it's very have a variation of uh, perceive how people perceive it. So I know that Pepe also have some kind of misleading story, like Pepe is about something that negative, or but actually it's because the openness of the idea of Pepe, so people can have their own idea and inject it into a Pepe icon. So I think that's one of the reason why not only me but others people love to use Pepe as their source of inspiration. And then in the idea of how Pepe is used on NFT mostly, because if we talk about meme and the icon of the meme, actually there are many. There is Pepe that I use, and also there is Wojak as one of the icon. There is a serial guy, and there is a uh, like Girls on Fire or others, or any kind of icon that already been used on meme that we know today. But I think Pepe have a different place on NFT culture. Like if we know that one of the early NFT that existed uh, today is actually Pepe, where it's already made by many people before uh, the before the NFT that we know today. So there is one chain called XCP, and also there is one movement called RelPepe that actually already existed even before CryptoPunks. So in context of NFT, I think Pepe is one of the important icon that should be developed by us who create NFT today. So and then the third reasons is because the community of Pepe is the Pepe collectors and also the Pepe artists. There, I think they are a very friendly community, and they also have. I think we can agree that all of the people who love Pepe have almost the same taste. Also, they have the same jokes. Have almost the same criteria on how we want to develop the artistry and also the culture uh, that we want to see, whether it's from the artists or from the collectors or from the developers on Pepe's community. So I think that's quite a big reason that I still use Pepe for my works since the first.
Yeah, I love that. And I appreciate you sharing. Thank you for sharing. I think that is really, really cool. It's sort of like paying an homage to internet culture in a way. So good on you. And quickly, I don't mean to be quick on this, but I just want to take a look at this because we have our auction ending for the first bid that you were talking
Yeah.
about, basket tickets. But so that one, we have 25 seconds left. So I think that one is going to end real soon. But as we wait for that, What has been like? I mean, obviously, other than Basquiat and Pepe, like in terms of your color palettes and choosing to do specific brushstrokes, what has been your biggest inspiration?
Uh, my biggest inspiration on uh, my works, I think, I believe that maybe after times I have other artists that I look more. Maybe if in NFT space itself, I look up at Duck Farms, if you know Duck Farms, the creator of The Rage and
Mm,
also Small. uh, they are one of my inspiration today because we both are the Pepe artists who work on Pepe imagery, uh, and then I look up at him because they have uh, a very witty style, and also the consistency, of course. So I look up at colleagues of NFT artists too. And then I also looking at several artists on contemporary scene because some of my work also not only inspired by appropriating Basquiat, but also like Andy Warhol and other pop artists, and also experimental artists like Damien Hirst and others. Even though it's not really appear on my work, but I think I look up at them on how they work and on the ethos that they have on making work. Yeah, I think that's several names. But actually, yeah, I have many artists that I look up into.
amazing. That's awesome. And yeah, it doesn't always reflect in the work, but it makes sense. We all have inspiration of artists that we love, who we take from in bits and pieces. And also, I quickly wanted to draw our attention over here. It looks like there is a bidding war for Kek on the Throne. So currently we're at 0.79, which is amazing. So there's just 2 minutes left on that. And yeah, there is a bidding war going on. So look at that. So we'll see what happens in about 2 minutes on that one. But I'm wondering, so while we wait for that, so as I'm sure most people know, as you mentioned earlier, the pieces, digital pieces come with the physical paintings. Is it possible? I know they're in the screen right now, but is it possible to get a view on those as well, a closer view, maybe on Tech on the Throne?
Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Hopefully, I'm not.
If not, don't worry about it.
Okay,
Don't.
so this is. Can you?
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
can.
think this is the detail. Can you see?
Yes, I am
Okay.
just gonna put you full screen.
Okay.
Oops.
So this is a detail of the textures that this several mediums. So it's not only paint. Some are using like oil bar, and then also marker, and also there's a mix with the digital prints.
That's amazing. Thank you for just getting close up.
And
It's
this
always
is
cool to see like the digital versus the physical.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you got some really awesome work there.
Yeah, I have some works that's still ongoing.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to put the auction back up. Give me 1 sec. Okay, there we go. So we have 30 seconds left, and we're at 0.79. So it looks like this person might just win. So that is very exciting. So we'll just watch that time down, and I feel like that's too exciting to talk over. So let's just see what happens with that.
All right.
And it looks like 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Sold for 0.79. Congrats.
Thank you, Saf. Congrats also to buyer.
Oh, yes. Congrats to the buyer. That's amazing. How do you feel?
Yeah, quite very happy with
Good.
the auction result.
That's awesome.
So yeah, the painting will be sent to the buyer. So I hope the buyer can contact me or Russell or the Grail on Twitter to send uh, the detail for shipping. So they will receive the paintings on roll. So they need to frame it later on.
Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that's awesome. Congrats again on that winning bid. And yeah, like you heard, whoever won the bid, make sure to contact us get so you can get that physical print. You are a lucky person. That's like two in one. Um, yeah. So before we close out, I have two more questions for you. So one of the questions I have is with the ETH merge happening very, very soon, what
Mhm.
are your predictions on like how it's gonna affect the market for artists, for someone like you? What do you predict?
I still have no clue about. I mean, like I know what is merge and how it will be going, but about how it changed the
Yeah, that's totally okay. I feel like it's all up in the air right now. Some people have some crazy predictions and
okay,
some
yeah.
don't. Are you still there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
think there's
Sorry, just cut off. Uh, yeah, I think
no, you're totally good.
before we have, yeah, yeah. So before we have uh, idea of that when it's merged, the things that one the artist concerned more is about gas fee, right? But we still don't know whether this merge will affect the gas fee
Mhm.
or when we mint, because I read some on papers like they said that it will not be eventually going down,
Mm.
so sadly, but it will be going slowly. It will be going there. Yeah, I hopefully uh, it can help artists more if the gas fee can be more constant, like we don't we are not hesitating on mean when we can mint or when we can buy the NFT and others. So I think that's the hopes about gas fee actually. And also the second things that I hope about the merge is that uh, the the idea of uh, Ethereum blockchain will be more accepted by people, because before many rejection on uh, NFTs that it's not safe for the environment and others because it's using mining system or proof of work, and now that reason will be disappear. So I think, yeah, I hope uh, people will more interested on digging NFT on Ethereum.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree with that. And I think slowly but surely it's expected to go down. So it's been
Yeah,
said. So, yeah, I think that's super exciting. And I definitely think it will help artists and hopefully build more of an artist community on the ETH blockchain. That would be really cool.
yeah.
Um, yeah. Well, BasqKek, before we close out, I have one final question for you. And I'm curious, and we're all curious, is what can we expect from you in the next coming months? Do you have any special projects you're planning? Or, yeah, what do you expect to put out?
So for BasqKek, this November it will be a year of BasqKek on Web3 on NFTs. So I will celebrate it by publishing monoblock books, so books that compiles works and also some writings, and maybe some interviews with some collectors and other artists, artist friends there. So I will publish books. Hopefully, it will be done when maybe around November or the end of the year. So hopefully it can be done on time and then can be distributed to everybody who would like to have one.
That's amazing. Are these going to be like NFT books or physical books?
Physical book. So I think we are going to more conventional way uh, on books, but I think so that there will be the digital version which is free, and then there is the physical version that can be a merchandise, and also it can be a coffee book table that can be read on, and also some writings, essays that actually I think it's important to be written and published, because the idea is to make NFTs also can be read not only by people who already know about the NFT and BasqKek, but also other people that also have concern or have curiosity on what's BasqKek, what's Pepe's, why Pepe's importance, what is the significance of the Pepe and the memes on NFT culture. So yeah, so I will make both physical and digital.
That is amazing, and that's some great alpha. I know I'm super excited to just stay up to date with when that's coming out. So thank you so much for sharing, and once again, congrats on your auction and your sale, because that's a huge sale, and this piece is absolutely incredible. And congrats again to the collector who also gets to have a physical piece as well.
Yeah, thank you, Saf. Thank you, everyone who watch and who watch later on the recorded version.
Yeah, perfect. And make sure to give BasqKek a follow and follow Grail to be up to date with more auctions, and also BasqKek to be up to date with more future drops. But other than that, we'll see you later. Bye.